Welcome back to Dominate Dominion number 75. We're into the finals. It is Clueless versus 3v3 GG. Clueless has won the tournament for like the past 3 weeks, and the past 2 weeks were the first 2 times that 3v3 GG played in it. But I still think it's going to be a really exciting game. It is a best of 3, a really exciting series, I suppose. Best of 3, so it will certainly be at least 2 games. And chat bans were Wukong, Jayce, Zyra, and Kha'Zix. And RheingoldRiver casting with me is HaIfhearted.
I am. Oh, whoop, okay, sorry, I didn't realize you were going to do that. Best of 3 versus 3v3 GG should be interesting. We do see fairly standard bans going out. Kayle, Kassadin, Teemo, Nid, Jarvan, Pantheon, all very strong champs.
Yes.
Ray and Sauron immediately trolling the Heimerdinger. I approve.
Alright, so we'll see how many people mouse over or hover over Heimerdinger before they lock in.
I expect all of them.
Yeah, I expect every single one of them.
You know, one thing I've really noticed, like 3v3 GG is like just really sort of like they're doing really well in Dominion. Like they've adapted their strategies. Like they all like they did their homework before coming into Dominate Dominion. Like the first week they showed up, they had the full revive comp. So clearly, like they had actually done their research. They came into Dominate Dominion prepared, and like they've just been doing better and better.
Yeah, absolutely.
But,
like the first 2 weeks, we saw them struggle a lot with windmill fights in particular, and that hasn't. Like, I mean, last game that wasn't an issue at all. They had an amazing windmill fight. It was really well coordinated, and they've had great map movement. Not just sitting on points during when they have a 3 cap, but actually moving around the map, controlling zones. And I'm looking forward to this game. Tay has Cassiopeia.
Sauron has picked up the Cassiopeia for Taeyun, and that's going to be really dangerous. Like
That's
one thing
really dangerous.
Yeah, because like one thing, like basically all of the teams have learned it is like you like if you don't like just letting Tay have that champion is just scary. Over on 3v3 GG, we do see the Karma being locked in, and Maokai shortly following suit. Karma we saw last game, just very powerful, very kitey champion. She's great with bruisers, great on her own, and Maokai also very strong, just sort of utility zone control poke mage or tank. So it should be fairly interesting to see how this works out. See how the 2 teams pick what they prioritize. Over on Clueless, we do see Baby Pop highlighting the Zed. I know he's been sort of playing around with that lately. It's going to be interesting to see whether he actually decides to go for it or not.
Yeah, I'm interested to see a lot of the picks.
Ooh, we do see Tay locking in the Talon. That's going to be really dangerous. Talon and Zed. So Clueless is going for just a heavy assassinate comp right now. Just huge burst damage. Over on 3v3 GG, we do see Talon strolling around, highlighting the Kha'Zix. Kha'Zix has, of course, already been he has been champion. Let's see, champion. Yep, the Kha'Zix has already been champion, so just sort of trolling with that pick.
Yeah, Kha'Zix, Wukong, Jayce, and Zyra were the chat bans, although not in that order. So Sam getting his Zyra banned against him after last game.
I mean, Zyra's just a general ban, actually. Both teams. Clueless especially has just Zyra's a very, very strong general ban. I don't feel like that was I feel that was less of a target ban and more of it just we don't want to deal with Zyra. We know she's so strong. We don't feel like picking her either. So goodbye, Zyra. Over on 3v2 GG, we do see the Sin and Vi being highlighted, and they will be locked in. So that is Zyra or Vi. We saw a lot of Vi last game. Like I think was it Movement or Zounds who did an excellent job.
It was Zounds. Yeah, Movement was playing Karma.
Yeah, so Movement again getting that Vi that he's so good with, and Zounds getting the Sin. We saw in a previous game that Sin just very mobile, high damage, very strong pickup. So over on Clueless, we do see Wolfer highlighting the Trundle, and I suspect that would be a that would Well,
it's definitely going to be a Heimerdinger. I think we can agree definitively that Heimerdinger is going to get locked in.
Naturally. Well, to Parker's credit, he does like to play at Champion Dominion, although I don't actually know if he's going to go with that or if he'd go with something.
Wow, it actually got locked in.
Well, I guess Clueless is feeling very confident in Party's Heimer. I actually think that'll be. I suspect that it's actually Baby Pop going bot on Zed. And it'll probably be like Wolfer, Parky, Tay, Sauron up top. Over on 33G, we do see Alaric we do see them just sort of deciding what probably will be their bot laner is going to be, them using that last pick spot to sort of counterpick what Clueless has.
I think that Heimerdinger should be very effective against Sin and Vi, because those two champions just want to be able to dive in. And if Heimerdinger turns on upgrade, that's going to be difficult for Vi to actually be able to get in.
Sin, I can kind of see, just because Heimer can keep distance with Vi, just has the means to just completely ignore. Like, Vi could just get in on Heimerdinger.
Well, the thing is that Vi can get in, but what we saw Zounds doing all of last game was getting in and then getting out. And he's not going to be able to and then get out against Heimerdinger because he's going to be slowed.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's where Maokai and Lee follow comes from. We do see Alaric Ventress picking up the Syndra. I do think that will be a Syndra. I suspect it will be a Syndra versus Zed matchup bot lane, unless Clueless decides that the Trundle or the Talon will be a better matchup.
So do you think that they're actually going to keep armor on Vi and Zounds on Maokai, or are they going to switch that?
I am not at all certain. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how that will go. But more than anything, out of this matchup, I'm excited to see Taste Cassiopeia.
Oh lord, yeah, this is
pretty
gonna
godlike.
be 3GG. Like, I would half expect them to just ban it, because like I know Tay does play a bit of threes, like he's on Sauron's challenger team over there, and I would expect these guys to at least have some knowledge of that he plays Cassiopeia, but let's see how it works out. We do see Alaric Ventress running the barrier on Syndra. That's an interesting choice, not quite what I would have expected.
It does stop a little bit of the damage out of Zed. I mean, not block, obviously, a little bit of the damage from Zed at level 6. Zed has the ability to one-shot Syndra, and the important thing about Syndra is that I believe that if Zed times it perfectly, and he ults Syndra as Syndra's ult projectile is midair on the way to him, then he's actually going to be able to block all of the damage. And
that'll be interesting. Syndra, on the other hand, could pick up a Wuglitz and just completely nullify the majority of Zed's damage as well, though. So it can go both ways, but it's a lot easier for Syndra.
yeah, eventually Syndra is going to have to get that, or she's going to be completely dead meat against Zed. We'll probably see a Seeker's Rush.
It could be Sauron bot on Talon. I would not put it past him to go down there.
Either way, she would want to start out with the Seekers.
And we do see Baby Hop picking up the Ignite, which just makes me think he's going bot lane more and more.
Yeah,
Well,
Ignite, the damage, like the true damage from Ignite can be reduced by anything, but it can be increased, and so Zed's Deathmark actually causes Ignite to do even more damage.
I think Deathmark only amplifies physical damage. Like, you do physical damage and Deathmark
is
takes
Deathmark
the damage out.
specifically?
Yeah.
I thought Deathmark was all damage.
No, I think it's just physical damage. Like, I think what you're thinking of is Poppy Ultimate.
Vladimir also does.
Oh, really? Yeah. Like, I think the Swain's bird thing, a little ball thingy, amplifies all damage as well. Alright, we do see 2 Ignites coming out from Clueless, Tay picking it up on Cassio. And
it does physical damage at the end, but it's it increases his physical and magic damage, but not his true damage.
Alright, so there's that distinction. That's interesting. I didn't realize it amplified magic damage as well. Well, it's probably just because that doesn't do any naturally.
But yeah, okay, yeah. got like a Lich Bane and built ability power. Deathmark would amplify that.
APZ OP.
APZ.
Oh lord, now that I've said it, someone somewhere is probably gonna do it at some point. Oh Jesus, yeah, Gunblade Zed. Gunblade Lichblade. Go for that nuke.
Just build every single active damage dealing item. Bleed of the Ruin King, Gunblade.
That would stack, wouldn't it?
Why not?
That's Gunblade active.
We can introduce the two teams here now that we are into the champions. Like over on the left-hand side, the top side of the loading screen is Clueless. They are the number 1 seed in this tournament. They won at least the past 2 DominateDominions. Not sure about the week before because I wasn't here. But it is Sauron playing Talon. His Pantheon was banned out. Baby Pop on Zed. Tay on Cassiopeia. Parkhurst on Heimerdinger. And Wolfer playing Trundle. I'm RheingoldRiver, and casting with me is...
I am HaIfhearted, and over on the right-hand side of the map, highlighted in purple, we do have Team 3v3GG.
To be back now. It was actually 3v3GG that won the windmill fight. Sam got focused down at the end, and they were able to pick up the windmill, despite the fact that Sam died there. Tay here now. Looks like Tay revived, switching over to KDA. Armor getting focused down. Armor is going to go down. Stayed for just a little bit too long. Frozen domain from Wolfer. Gets exhausted. Movement getting chased down. But Sam coming back in and Movement going to be able to run away. And Knight comes down. There is Sam exhausted. One more auto attack and manages to pick up the kill. And they didn't actually get the neutral off on the point. Movement now kiting Cassiopeia back, but is going to go down to the poison. And Sam is probably going to go. No! Sam with the kill!
That attack speed slow just saved his life there.
Yeah, that cripple is huge. And exhaust down onto Parkhurst. He's going to go down. And Zounds and Armor now chasing on Wolfer just a little bit. Alright, and Movement gets the snare there onto Wolfer. And 3v3GG, they are in control of the windmill. It did get neutralized by creeps, so they were able to recapture it, and it's at full health right now. Sam, oh no, the pillar catches him off there.
And Sam is getting a little bit greedy there.
Alright, and bot lane, yeah, the kill on the Syndra. That might start a snowball, we'll see. Alaric will be able to pick up a Seekers decently soon. Yeah, he should have enough for Seekers. Actually chooses to go for the Sorcerer's Shoes. That's a really interesting choice.
Sorc Shoes and the Ruby Crystals, so I guess he's going for a possibly a Hex-6 sweeper.
That would be my guess, would be sweeper.
Either that or a
Hunting Guys. Yeah, he could be just going for the BFT. Oh no, but BFT doesn't build from that anymore. But it's going to be Clueless retaking the windmill here. Armor going for backdoor onto the refinery.
Yeah, we do see Wolfer just heading down to interrupt that. Armor breaking off before Wolfer can get there. He knows that he is in a very exposed position right now.
Yeah, he doesn't want to risk getting caught out. Vi is pretty mobile, but I don't think he can really 1v1 Wolfer right now. Stunning Blows does reduce armor a little bit. There's the vision reveal coming out from Armor, but he's just so squishy compared to Wolfer. Solemn Battery comes in because he has help from Movement now, and Movement there with that tether. And Wolfer is still alive, but Twisted Advance comes in. Great ult from Cassiopeia, and Tay manages to pick up one. So a 1-for-1. And Sam on his way to bot lane. Zed going in onto Ventress. Does not land the stun, just gets the knockback. Sam's coming in. Baby Pop getting ulted, and Ventress picks up the kill.
From mid, we do see a Parky just grabbing that Storm buff. He's just going for that annoying Heimerdinger poke. Now in bot, we do see Sam and Ventress just pushing the lane up, going for that. They're just going to build up on creep wave instead of going for the point.
Sauron coming in with that Noxian Diplomacy, but no ult.
Yeah, Sauron just going in for a little bit of harass and just backing off. He's not going to risk it. He knows his team is around. He'll just take he's happy that they're just off the point.
Alright, Sam's armor and movement top, but Heimerdinger is really good at holding on to a point. Frozen Domain comes down from Wolfer. Good Q across from Karma with that mantra. Parker's low on mana right now, but does set up a turret. It's a little bit of zone control from that. Members of Clueless are split off right now. Movement coming up from below. And Teem's stalling out a little bit. Sauron does go in with his ult. He goes invisible and goes in and gets exhausted and exhausts armor. But movement was channeling the point that whole time. Tay coming in. Tay is pretty scary on that Cassiopeia. But he gets exhausted. He did pick up the kill onto Karma with the ignite. But the exhaust meant that Wolfer was able to pick up the one onto Vi. Zam's coming forward onto Tay. Needed like another auto attack and a half. Or a Q. But could not quite find it. And Ventress getting ulted by Baby. Deathmark going to not do too much damage there. But he's running straight into Tay. And there's Tay with another kill.
And up the top, we just see both teams sort of regrouping, just resetting their respective positioning on the map. Clueless taking, just walking in the jungle and getting a bit of control there, and 3v3 just sort of posturing off. Both teams trading a little bit of hope.
Right.
Sam actually being forced back off as well.
And looks like Ventress is going to allow Zed to recall there. Tay with the kill on Karma. We're going to be seeing a lot of that this game, I think.
Yeah, we did see Clueless just use the... like they knew that Sam went back and just went in 4v3.
Yeah, so the Cassiopeia ult actually came exactly during the assault and battery. And so Vi didn't get stunned and actually managed to get the shutdown onto Cassiopeia. And a double kill for Sam there. That was actually a one team fight for 3v3. Parker's needs to be super careful because one Q and he's going to go down and Sam picks up a triple kill. And he has a ton of minions coming in to back him up, so this windmill is definitely not long for the world.
And down bot lane, we see Baby Bop just sort of hanging around the speed shrine, using that sort of pressure he gets to keep Ventress from wandering too far out into the wave.
Alright, so Sam going back, Hexdrinker, Brutalizer, and Last Whisper now. Not Last Whisper, just the pickaxe. What am I saying? Is that going to be a Last Whisper or a 2-mat, do you think?
I'm not sure. I would assume that would be a Whisper, though. At the top, we see Clueless just pushing down the, or just sieging the windmill right now.
Yeah, they're trying to gather a creep wave, but can't quite
Yeah, we
do
see
it.
3v3 doing an excellent job of just counter aggression. They had Sam and Zounds in general just sort of deter Clueless from actually setting up a siege position on that tower.
A little bit of movement towards the bot side. Big minion wave that Ventress is going to have to deal with here. Actually, not too big. It looks bigger on the mini-map.
Yeah, we do see Sam and Armor sort of hanging around the bot lane point.
Sam following his ultimate up with that Q, and the last auto attack successfully wins that 1v1 assault and battery onto Bebe, and they pick up the kill also. And they're gonna go for this quest objective. We did have the revive from Bebe. Here's Armor zoning him out, doing a great job of just allowing Ventress to capture as Sam and Armor stand back. And they're gonna be able to pick up the quest. So they traded away the windmill, but they got the quest objective, and it's on everyone except for Zounds.
And we did see Clueless use the, like, they saw that 3v3 was in the bot lane, and they were like, we need to make the best of this now. And they just went straight for the windmill top point.
Movement cannot quite capture the windmill. Getting interrupted by Trundle there. But Sound should be able to get at least the neutral off. Movement very low right now, and Sauron ulting in is going to be able to pick up that kill. It was a nice attempt at the Q, but from Karma, but Sauron just came in too fast, had too much damage. And Tay out of range of the resonating strike, so Sam can't follow that up. Sauron goes in again, gets the rake across. And we have Zed just sort of dancing with Syndra on the mini-map. Goes in for that ultimate, but there's the ultimate from Syndra coming across the knockback, but the ignite is enough and Baby wins that. There weren't enough spheres on the ground yet for Syndra to really get off an effective ult. And Sauron taken very low from the damage from Karma. Maokai goes down to Heimer, and Leeson going to follow that up. Gets the kill onto Tay. There's a knockback onto Wolfer. Movement can actually get that W to fall off. A great Q manages to pick up the kill onto Sauron. Now Sam does not want to tank too much turret. Misses the Q across. Where Parker's very annoying on that Heimerdinger. Heimerdinger is almost Teemo status. And Tay coming back in.
A snake and a machine.
So Armor trying to make the best of a bad situation that 3v3 is in right now, trying to get that quarry. The exhaust down onto Karma. Vengeance is here, gets the knockback, but only the stun onto 2. Zed coming in. Maybe he's going to be able to focus on the Vengeance. Does not have his death mark for a little bit, so Vi just went down for free. Tate chasing a little bit onto Sam, but mostly they just want to be able to pick up the bunny right now. They're sitting on a 3-cap, but why would you sit on a 3-cap when you could instead get a 4-cap? And Parker's is actually going to go down under tower, so they need to make something happen with Boneyard because the windmill's about to get neutralized. Sauron is coming in, but he doesn't have his ultimate right now, so he's not going to be able to stop the capture since Movement's doing a good job of zoning him and allowing Sounds to pick up the point.
Yeah, Clueless probably a little bit over-aggressive there on the map. Giving up a windmill basically for free and allowing 3v3 GG to pick up an extra point there. However, we do see the this does look really bad for Sauron today.
3 are chasing them, but they do have one coming. Good ult there, but Sounds comes in, does not get the knockup quite, but Talon is going to be able to ult. 2 for 1 so far. Chase down onto Wolfer. Karma barely does not pick it up. And Parker's is here to help out his team. Armor still wants to chase, charging that Q up. And there's actually the tether on Parker's finish. He has the Wooglets though. Manages to get that invulnerability off. 1E, but is going to go down. 1W, but is going to go down. And it looks like Sauron did back off far enough. So did Wolfer. They're going to be allowed to get out. But Parker's might have just revived to his death as they are all here. Sam coming out from bot lane gets the shield off. And they pick up the kill there. Tay gets jumped on by Sam. Also, Color comes down for a little bit of disruption there. Petrifying Gaze is not available. Still half of his cooldown. There's a Salt and Battery onto Tay. Gets exhausted, but Sam should be able to pick up the kill. And Wolfer now getting chased back to the summoning platform all the way. Armor is going to go down almost immediately to Zed as Zed comes in. Karma also here gets some damage with the Q. Sam jumps in with the Sonic Wave again. And is going to go down to Baby Pop, Baby Pop. Living Shadow is out. After picking up double kill, Frozen Domain comes down. There's a Q, max range for movement. He's doing a great job of just staying away. He needs to give a little bit of extra movement speed to Zounds there and help peel Wolfer away. Zounds will go down, but he does exactly what he needs to do. And Zounds survives. Meanwhile, they actually got a neutral onto the quarry, so Sauron and Parkers have to recapture it.
Yeah, Clueless getting pushed around really badly this game. I do feel like they may have underestimated 3v3 Like, I don't think the Heimerdinger was a completely serious pick. I think that was Parky just wanting to troll around and just wanting to play Heimerdinger. Now Clueless is just getting pushed around really, really hard because of it.
Yeah, and we talked a lot about Taze Cassiopeia, and Taze Cassiopeia is still amazing, but he's also died 6 times because there's just no peel for Armor. Armor just jumps onto him. And
yeah, one thing that's happened in a lot of fights is just Tay gets jumped and he gets blown up before his team can really do anything about it.
And the thing is that generally if you focus so much onto just one person, then someone else is going to be able to like help out a little bit. But they're not really able to take advantage of the fact that it's only Tay who's getting focused first and
The problem is
foremost.
3v3GG has so much lockdown. Like, they have the
Yeah.
Maokai deletion, they have the buy, and they can just CC all the squishy members of Clueless. And Clueless has like 2 assassins against a boatload of CC, and it's a very, very bad place for a
So
double assassin.
Ventress did just get assassinated there. Pops the revive and actually misses the stun onto Baby there. Other side of the fight, we have Karma being chased by Wolfer / chasing Wolfer backwards with his W. Tay getting focused down yet again, but is not going to go down this time. And it looks like Clueless might actually win this fight. Movement is almost out of mana. 3-for-0 right now for Clueless, and I think Movement's going to get away, so it's going to stay at 3-for-0. But Ventress, remember, died at the beginning of it and is going to die again, so I suppose it's sort of a delayed 5-for-0. But Wolfer is still chasing. Movement managed to pick up a whole bunch of mana from his shrine on his way top, and Wolfer might be over-chasing a little bit. Tay is here. Just kidding. Kidding. Wolfer was not over-chasing.
Clueless probably will be able to secure the top point. I don't think that Armor will get there in time to stop it, and Sauron will be there to reinforce. So this Clueless will finally get the 3 cap that they need.
And that's an objective also.
Yep.
Armor's
They did
starting the re-neutralization, but Sauron is here to defend. Actually, not seeing Diplomacy Rake. A little bit of damage. Armor still wants to fight this. He has team coming, so does Sauron, but Armor's team is closer. Burns that Lock of the Iron Slurry, gets the knock-up, but Sauron going to end his ultimate. Actually, very nice knocks in Diplomacy out of there. Sam coming in. Oh, I'm sorry, Cutthroat. Cutthroat is the jump, I think. Sam manages to pick up the kill onto Talon. You guys are supposed to tell me when I get ability names wrong. Parker's getting revealed there. Sam comes in. Good Zunya's, or Wooglets there. Sam's getting focused on, is going to fall. Tay now trying to chase forward a little bit, but Movement and Sam are going to be safe.
Wow, down in bot lane, Baby and Ventress going at it.
Does manage to land the stun, but is not going to be quite enough because Baby picks up the health and goes back under tower and picks up the kill. Now Vi is coming down. Baby not going to take that last auto attack from the turret. And he has Living Shadow up in 2-1, so he should be able to juke out. But Sam, he has a Sonic Wave. If he can land the Sonic Wave, and actually he's just going to kill it with an ult.
Yeah, Sam's
Okay.
going straight for the root execution.
Sauron coming in has that Shadow Assault. Interrupts the cap of everyone. Other side of the map, we have Sounds fighting. Petrifying Gaze comes across from Kay, gets the stun onto Karma there, and Zarnias is going to prevent any additional damage. Larry now getting chased by Wolfer. Does not quite get the stun there, I don't actually think. And he's going to have to run back all the way to the well. Sam, meanwhile, is able to get the quarry. So this is still only going to be a 2-cap, or 3-cap. And it's just a different 3-cap. Armor could get assassinated by Baby right now. He has Deathmark available. But I don't think they want to tank that much tower. Just kidding! Cassiopeia is there too. Ghost Blade popped.
Baby not even bothered with the death mark. He knows he doesn't need it. He'd rather save the damage for Sam.
Yeah. And that was a good choice. Managed to get the kill thanks to that Deathmark. And
Wolfer
meanwhile, we
using
have
the
Wolfer,
disruption on the map. Just taking the bot.
So Alaric gets the stun, but the ult is dodged by the invulnerability. I wanted to say like invulnerize, even though it's not a word. But I just like the sound of it. Sauron does a lot of damage too.
Yeah, Sauron just late game Talon, just evaporating movement.
And bot side, we have Zounds getting chased back, gonna die to that Q. Cross Razor Shark and picks up that Lock of the Iron Slide from Armor, a little bit of a shield, plus he has his passive, but Baby kind of has a lot of damage, a little bit, sort of.
Yeah, Clueless's assassin comp is really starting to scale into late game now. Like, you see that Talon has items, Zed has items, and they're just becoming extremely powerful.
And Ventress is gonna go down to Cassiopeia. Tay picking that kill up from over the wall. Got vision, got the kill, and movement goes down to Deathmark.
Your Baby just puts down enough damage, just walks away as he just lets his target go splat.
So Parkhurst is going to be able to capture the drill. And that's a 5-cap with only 24 Nexus health remaining. They do manage to neutralize the Boneyard, but they can't actually capture it. Wolfer dueling Armor right now. Armor has quite a bit of damage, but they're hemorrhaging Nexus health right now. Trading 1 for 2 there. And this is going to be Clueless taking game 1. So, congratulations to Clueless, up 1-0 in the finals. Dominate Dominion number 75. Gonna take a look at the post-game screen here. So, looking at damage dealt to champions.
Oh, wow.
Zed.
Baby pop with that Zed.
Yeah. Cassiopeia not too far behind, but pretty much Zed did a lot of damage that game.
Yeah, I know Baby Pop's been like playing a lot of Heimerdinger, like, or not bad. No, he's been playing a lot of Zed and Solo Q. Like I think he sort of saw that Summoner's Rift was using, you know, a lot of Zed, and he analyzed like what's good about him, and just put in the time and the effort to actually get good with the champion. And now the results are just clearly showing. One thing that's interesting about this game is just sort of like the team comps. Like you do see Clueless with the whole late game assassin comp. They had Zed, they had Talon, they had Cassio, and there's had this really like their early game. They traded off early and mid game for just an incredible late game presence.
And I just want to point out something that Practice Yellow just said in the chat, that Heimerdinger has a better win rate in the finals than Kassadin does. So with that, we're going to cut over to a hold screen, throw up a quick commercial. Please, guys, turn off your ad block for us to help support Dominate Dominion, Dominate Gaming. We will be back very shortly. It is game 2 of the finals, Dominate Dominion number 75. Clueless currently up 1-0. We'll be right back.